Could this be the best stability running shoe in 2019? Let's find out. Hi guys, Chris here and you're watching Here We Are Running. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not consider subscribing? We have regular running content including races, training and lots of other running related stuff. And sometimes, like in this video, we do reviews. But I only do reviews of products that I use and can offer an honest opinion on. And today's review is all about the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 19, which is a stability running shoe which I purchased back in March this year when I was in the middle of my marathon training and I wanted a shoe particularly for my long runs. I've now done about 300 kilometers in it, including some half marathons and the marathon itself. Before that I was using the Asics Kianos, which I got on okay with, but I was finding on those long runs over about 25 kilometers I was starting to get some soreness on my feet. So I went into a running shop, I tried on lots of different shoes and this was the one I came out with. And I've got to be honest, I fell in love with it fairly quickly. But why? Well, the main reason for me is to do with the comfort that I get from this shoe. It's a soft cushioned shoe, yet it's still responsive. And they're achieving that by two types of cushioning technology that they've included in the shoe. And that is the BioMogo DNA and the DNA Loft. So both of those are foam and gel type technologies that they've built into the shoe that's giving you that cushioning feel. It's also got a very breathable upper and it's well fitted as well, which is all adding to the comfort that you get when you run in it. Now this is just the latest version of the Brooks Adrenaline GTS range. And normally you don't expect to see sort of major differences from the prior version. But in this shoe, Brooks really have made a fairly significant change, and that is the way in which they're providing stability to the runner. In this shoe, they're using guide rails. You can see them at either side of the shoe, just here and here. And those guide rails are all designed to prevent the movement in your foot and leg that could lead to injury, and they're particularly focused on injury to knees. But this also means that whilst this is a stability shoe, and I certainly need a stability shoe because I do overpronate, but whilst it is a stability shoe, the fact that they're using the guide rails in that way means that you could, if you're a neutral runner, also wear this. Because if you don't need that stability, you don't need the guide rails, then it's not going to interfere with your running. So it becomes a very versatile shoe amongst runners. Let's have a look at the outsole. And you can see there, particularly around the heel, there is not a lot of wear there yet, and I would normally expect after about 300 kilometers to start seeing that. Now they've got what they've called carbon rubber, which is supposed to be more hard wearing, particularly for heel strikers, and I certainly do heel strike. In terms of sizing, I am a UK size 11 normally for my running shoes, and this was spot on. I've got a size 11 in this and it fits perfectly. It's got a 12mm drop, and in terms of weight, well, it is a little bit on the heavy side. It weighs 370 grams, but that's very comparable to my Asics Kianos. And yeah, so you might think that's a little bit on the heavy side, but for myself, you know, I'm quite happy to accept that given the comfort that you're going to get from the shoe. So would I buy this shoe if I was only running shorter distances, say up to 5k? No, I probably wouldn't. But if you're running longer distances, such as half marathons and marathons, or training for those type of events, then I think this is a perfect shoe. It's giving you that comfort, yet it's still responsive, and it's offering some great stability as well. I hope you have found this review useful, and if you are thinking of purchasing the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 19s, or maybe you already own some, then why not drop a comment below and give me your thoughts on it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please do give the video a like, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing. But for now guys, goodbye.